It's a nice looking neighborhood. New York. Like, beautiful car, absolutely. But that looks disgusting, bro. Alright. Whoever painted this needs to be fired and never be able to paint another vehicle again in the history of vehicles, bro. Look at this orange peel. Look at this. You have a nice, fancy looking car. It's a classic, super vintage, right? And they deliver it with orange peel. I am sending this car back if I... Nope. See? This is why you don't pre-order vehicles, okay? Nope. You go to the lot and you inspect it. Because if you try to charge me full price for this monstrosity, look at that. Look at that. It looks like a black orange.
Power corrupts and all that. Yes, I know, Charles. When are you going to stop lecturing me?
It's also kind of a weird thing to see like a cul-de-sac and people having fences. In a neighborhood like this, you generally don't see any fences in a front yard.
Stop listening.
But what about Jean? What about her illness?
Jean.
Illness? John. You think your daughter is sick, Mr.
Yeah, I'm not sure you should leave your daughter with two strange older men. Sorry. I don't... yeah. I'm there the whole time.
It's very rude, you know.
Okay, I mean, that adds... Let's see, Stan. I mean, this adds some specialness to her ability, obviously. There's a lot going on there.
Warren? Son, is everything all right? Open the door. Warren.
1 second!
Oh!
Open this door!
Right. Yeah, that should have happened way sooner than that. All of those sounds? No. I'm coming in right now. Alright. I mean, that was a super interesting transition where apparently just now the credits are hidden within his body. Alright, guys, so the war has started, in fact. Guys, I'm also super glad, okay, that the last one that we saw really had nothing to do with, I think, the overall theme of the story, rather than just, Wolverine's origin story, at least, guys. I'm glad that happened. Yeah, we missed this one. We're catching up today, obviously, right? But I'm glad that there wasn't any, like, real spoilers or anything. I don't think, at least.
It's getting closer!
What is getting closer? Okay, so a gigantic robot? Guessing the government made it?
Nice throw.
Okay. The training ground.
Simulation complete.
We're gonna find out that Jean made it.
Are you okay?
I'm fine.
Because I definitely was not very happy with her demise. I do think that she was one of the stronger characters.
You don't seem fine. You seem like you're avoiding me.
You're a guy, Bobby. Your mind's only on one thing.
Well, but I'm pretty sure you can say that.
Maybe it's time for us to move on.
Us.
Not everybody heals as fast as you, Logan.
Well played on that one. Got a solid double entendre.
I don't answer to my slave name.
Raven Darkholm, that's your real name, isn't it? Or has he convinced you you don't have a family anymore?
My family tried to kill me, you pathetic meat sack.
Why does her voice sound like that, though?
Okay, then, Mystique.
Oh, that's a painful one. There. Right. I feel offended.
You know her capture will only provoke Magneto.
It's what she stole from the FDA.
Files or a person?
Dear Lord. Is it viable?
We believe it is.
You realize the level of impact this will have on the mutant community?
Yes, I do. That's precisely why we need some of your diplomacy now.
Oh no. So basically what I'm taking from this is, this person, this mutant, I think his name is Beast. I saw him like momentarily in like the one before the last one. Right, so it seems like he just brought him on to kind of soothe an entire community. Bro, I hate politics like that. But yeah, that's what it sounds like.
An individual acquires great power. The use or misuse of that power is everything. Will it be
because look at how they're treating him.
Or will it be used for personal or for destructive ends? A father of 4 with terminal cancer into the body of this man. How are we to decide what falls within the range of ethical behavior and what...
Seems like there's a disturbance in the force, guys.
Storm, I hadn't thought of you as my student for years. In fact, I thought that perhaps you might take my place someday.
Why? She doesn't have your mental capacity. Well, not capacity, but like ability, let's say. Right? She doesn't have your shtick, right? Jean would have probably been a better candidate because she at least could use your machine. You need to find the psychic to run your facility.
Who's the furball?
Hank McCoy, Secretary of Mutant Affairs.
Right, the secretary. Nice suit.
Henry, this is Logan.
It actually is a great suit.
Wolverine, I hear you're quite an animal.
Look who's talking.
How can anybody in their right...
They're announcing it now.
I mean, it feels like it could most likely be plausible, right? I mean, have you guys even looked into like CRISPR, for example, like the gene editing aspect of things? I think it may be plausible, actually.
These so-called mutants are people.
Like if it exists in your like
Their
genes,
affliction is nothing more than a disease, a corruption of healthy cellular activity.
like have you seen what they have been doing recently to people that suffer from sickle cell anemia, guys? It's crazy, actually. It may be plausible. Maybe not at this time, but now, yeah, people are getting their DNA edited, guys, right now. All right. But all right.
But I stand here today to tell you that there's hope. We have a cure.
Oh, well played on the slight foreshadowing. Obviously, right now, currently, she's suffering through the fact that she can't touch her boyfriend while seeing her boyfriend with another woman, and now she's like super jealous. So I'm going to forecast that she's probably going to be one of these individuals that are going to make a solid push towards taking that cure, based off of the light foreshadow I completely missed.
Who would want this?
Did he just call me boy?
Is it true? They can cure us?
Yes, Rogue, it appears to be true.
No, Professor. They can't cure us.
Guys, think about this here also at the same time. By doing this, you're also leaving things open to like those small chances of something terrible happening, right? Like you can say, hey, yeah, I'm going to cure you. But if you remember with the guy with the feet, right? I'm almost positive he turned into him, I think, maybe. Right, but either way, the guy with the feet, the crazy feet from like the first one, he thought he can cure himself. He tried to get Mystique to do the same thing, but in actuality, it turned him into a complete monster. Right? You can call it a cure, but you know, side effects exist.
You want to know why? Because there's nothing to cure. Nothing's wrong with you. Or any of us with that.
I mean, there's something wrong with her, though. I mean, if you touch somebody and they
How should we as mutants
they turn into husks. I mean,
This is about getting...
You can sense other mutants and their powers. Could you locate one for me?
here we go. All right. See, unfortunately, she went to the dark side of things. Okay, like that type of ability would do really, really well currently in the school. Why? Because apparently Xavier is looking for his successor. And we need someone that has the ability to locate mutants.
I'm gonna kill you myself.
Yeah, right.
Foreshadow. That's exactly what's going to happen.
I'm sorry.
It's okay.
So she knew that that would happen and didn't say anything and allowed him to walk close to this person. Really now. All right, that'll be a little crazy. You can also see the mesh that's used for makeup, like right here in this section. You can see the mesh that's holding the fake hair to the face. Okay.
You have an amazing gift. Thank you, Jimmy.
Like, you allowed him to walk close to him knowing that he'd lose. Like, okay, all right. Is she alive? Or is it just like something that is plaguing him? He's completely grief-stricken. But also at the same time, wouldn't Xavier like fully be aware of this? If that was the case?
Stop.
No idea.
Professor, you okay?
Get to Alkali Lake.
I think somehow Jean survived, came back, right, and it's like bad. Her energy is off. Hey, you got a floating rock behind you. Okay. So the gravity on certain objects have been changed, just not the people. Okay.
Logan! She's alive.
Where's Scott?
Of telekinetic energy.
Sounds...
Jean Grey is the only Class 5 mutant I've ever encountered.
About right.
And as a result, Jean developed a dual personality.
Bro, what I tell you, she's about to be bad Jean. All right. I didn't know about all that, the crazy fanciness that he did to her brain, right? But yeah, she's about to be bad Jean.
I had no idea what you were capable of.
I had a terrible choice to make. I chose the lesser of two evils.
Well, sounds to me like Jean had no choice at all.
I don't have to explain myself.
No, not really.
All to you.
Bro, where's Scott? You're just not wondering?
History will be made here today for the
Like, he's somewhere walking around without glasses on.
first time the so-called...
It is offensive. Like, it definitely is offensive. Imagine. Everything about you has made you you. And one group that doesn't have any of what you have, let's say, is saying, you know what, let's go ahead and get rid of that. Guys, that's a wild one. To be honest. I'm telling you. Like, these are the things that make you you.
You ready?
I thought that it was still going to be a kid and you were making that decision for him, right? I was, that it's interesting that that's happening, but this is an adult now. Like, you really don't have much say in this man's life. Like, what are you doing? Did you say, hey, you no longer have access to the trust if you don't do this? Was that the ultimatum you gave him? Like, how exactly? Why exactly? He seemed to stop trying to remove them and leave it there. Obviously. First human trial? I hope he turns into a monster.
Transformation can be a little jarring.
Dad, can we talk about this for a sec?
We've talked
Right.
about it.
He doesn't want to do it.
I'll be over. Warren,
It's a better life. It's what we all want.
No.
Who wants? You want that.
It's what you want.
Run out the window. Makes sense. Like, yeah, guys, this is actually flowing exactly how I thought it would flow. Then obviously the visual of a winged, gigantic winged being in the sky is going to give people hope and bring, you know, energy to the cause. Oh no! Well, he has you now, doesn't he?
James Madrix.
This one robbed 7 banks.
Okay.
At the same time.
I could use a man of your talent.
Hey, be very cautious. And now we've seen The Boys recently, and there was a guy who could do this. That guy is probably a weirdo, bro. He probably is a weirdo. Oh my god! Didn't want to ever see or think about that again, but there we go. We have a being that can do the same exact thing as that guy. All right, so leave that man there.
I'm in. Welcome to the Brotherhood.
Right. Well, he has his own brotherhood.
Juggernaut.
Makes sense.
Why?
You can let me out of here. I need a pee.
Builds any momentum. Oh, wow. Wait, does that mean that she's she's about to have no clothes on, bro. All right, well. Nah, time to go. It's time to go. Right.
You're not one of us anymore.
Yeah. Kind of felt that happening immediately. Yeah. Something tells me that she has a long, long jail sentence ahead of her. Guys. Long.
You think
really
resigning's
long.
going to make a difference? And I worry about how democracy survives when one man can move cities with his mind.
As do I.
You and I know that
That's a fair assessment.
Worse.
All the more reason why I need to be where I belong.
Not a single person has asked where Scott is. I'm going to point that out. Okay.
You okay?
Yeah.
Ask her where Scott is.
It's okay.
What? That's not Jean. Nah. Not Jean. Logan, run. Think to yourself, does this make sense, Logan? She's trying to take your powers. Because that's what it looked like she did to Scott. It looks like she, consumed the powers.
Kill me.
Yeah, I think that's where we are now. You do whatever you need to do to stop whatever this is.
Kill me before I kill someone else.
Don't say that.
Please.
Else. Do it now.
It'll be all right.
I don't want to fix it.
I don't like it. I don't like it.
Class 5. More powerful than anything I've ever felt. More powerful than you.
He knows. He knows exactly. Where is she?
It may be too late.
Hey, see that right there, guys? You just unleashed her.
Wait for me here.
Go to my bog?
I need to see Jean alone. She needs help. Jean is not well.
Control. Eric, I don't believe your mind games are going to work anymore, Charles.
So you want to control me?
No. He does. No. I want to help you.
Help me.
Well, you put him into the place he wanted to go in the first place. So what was the point of running towards him and stopping him from going to the property? What was the point? No point. Hey, Xavier, I think you're making it worse. Bro, this whole house is paper. Like, I don't see a single frame in the walls, guys. The whole house is paper. I think Xavier has to be gone, guys. I'm not sure he's...
Don't let it control you.
I don't like this. I don't like... Wait a second. He's gone. Like, that was the end of Xavier? I don't like the fact that was the end of Xavier, guys. But also at the same time, the last one we saw, I didn't like the fact that was the end of Jean. I didn't like that at all. But for some reason, I don't think that this could be the end of him. I don't think so, guys. It can't be. I refuse to believe it. Right? Because now I know people just come back all willy-nilly now. Okay? He could have hit himself with some type of like I don't know, telekinetic bubble of some sorts, guys. I don't understand how that happens. Yeah. Guys, maybe this is also what Xavier was kind of warning about, like saying, hey, listen, I would like for someone to be able to take over the school. So he was trying to give it to Storm. Maybe he knew that this was a possibility. And guys, there's no way that a house that looks like how that house looks on the outside, yeah, and on the inside, was built like this. So you're gonna use the wheelchair like it's a statue now, guys? In memory of?
He may be gone, but his teachings live on through us, his students.
This is going to be a rallying cry.
We must carry on his vision, and that's a vision.
But I will say, guys, like the worst thing just happened. Magneto now has what they're calling a Class 5 mutant, on his side. That's basically the last thing we ever needed, specifically as Homo sapiens, guys. The last thing we needed. She has the ability to wipe us all out.
Bobby? You okay?
Yeah.
Oh no. Yeah, your girlfriend's gonna walk in.
It's just Xavier came to my house. He was the one that convinced me to come here.
Yeah, me too. We're all feeling the same way, you know.
Bobby.
Or either she'll walk in, or he's gonna see her, or she's gonna see him walking out of her room.
We're not. You have Rogue, and I've. Yeah, I just miss home.
Bro, you have to read the room, okay? You should not be in her room.
Kitty, get. This place can be home too.
Oh no. Even more romantic. Oh no. Okay, she's gonna look out the window or something. Yep. That's exactly how screenplays work.
To go upstairs and unpack?
I'm not your father. I'm your friend.
He's a terrible role model. Okay? He's a bad role model.
Just think about what I said, Rogue.
Yeah. Bad guy role model. A mutant camp? I like this shot a lot.
Remember when we...
I'm sorry, I know this is a bad time. I was told that this was a safe place for mutants.
It was, son.
And it still is. We'll find you a room. Hank, tell all the students the school stays open.
Okay, how does it get funded, though? Going forward. Like, you can say this, but
Rogue.
how do the finances work?
Hey, Rogue. Hey, Pete. You seen Rogue?
Yeah, she took off.
Bro, you are very dense. Like, what did you think was going to happen in public? You did all of that in public. Oh, no. What happened to Scott? Is he next? Yeah, don't go looking for her. Please.
I make you this offer. Join us or stay out of our way. Enough mutant blood has been spilled already.
Yeah, there's also no way that that last part of the message would have played live.
We're trying to track him, sir. We're working hard.
You're not going to find him.
You have to find Magneto and stop him. By any means necessary. Magneto wants a war. We'll give him one.
Yeah, he'll lose. Like, if you, I'm telling you, like, if you go straight towards him, you're gonna lose. I mean, Jean is right there, and Xavier is no longer here. So just be fully aware what's coming towards you. Is wild. Like, what does she think? When she loses her power, she's just gonna be a human walking around the halls of the school? Like, what is that even, like, is she thinking this through completely?
She's here because she wants to be.
You don't know what you're dealing with.
I know full well.
No, you don't.
I saw what she did to Charles.
And you stood there and let him die.
Yep, exactly that.
I'm not...
This is Team Leader to Bravo 1. We are green to go.
I don't know, it kind of feels like a human rights violation. Like, it feels like it.
Send them in.
Sorry, Mr. Secretary, it was a decoy.
If he's not there, then where the hell is he?
Well played. What do you just sacrifice yourself, though?
Hard to believe this one's fitting.
If Magneto gets hold of that cure, there'll be no stopping.
I'm not sure what fits you.
Can you estimate how many he has?
An army and Jean.
His powers have limits.
You're a big man.
There's only 6 of us, Logan.
We lost Scott. We lost the professor.
And Jean is way too powerful.
They stood for will die with them. I'm not gonna let that happen. Are you? Then we stand together.
The last stand.
X-Men. They're ready.
Yeah, I know. But are you ready to do what you need to do when the time comes?
I mean, like, Jean would have to let you get close to her to delete her. Like, that's basically it. Like, she'd have to, because other than that, I really don't see how anyone is going to have the capability to slow her down or even stop her, period. Based off of the overall build-up so far, at least, guys. I'm not sure. I just kind of want to express one thing. I am really not a fan of how Wolverine's hair looks in this movie. Like, it's like more puffy than normal, guys. It's weird almost. Not sure how productive this one is. Guys. Nah, bro, lean into that photo. Don't stop taking photos. Trust me. You're going to make some money. No, that's just cool. That's just very cool. I'm not sure that's what he meant. I don't think that was the... Okay. That's also not how bridges work, though. Right? But either way. I mean... Pretty sure it's going to buckle in the middle now.
In chess, the pawns go first.
Right. Let him use up all the cure bullets.
Where are our ground troops?
30 minutes away.
They're not going to mean much. The last stand, eh? This is it. Hey, listen, he saved your life. She saved your life. Hey, at least the people like above are gonna see that at least there are some good ones, right? That's the point.
Go inside, get the boy, and kill it.
With pleasure.
Yeah, but how are you gonna get close to him? Because like it's a proximity effect. Well, I mean, I guess he doesn't know, right? Guys, that and they grow back. His head won't grow back. I mean, or that they probably would grow back. Probably. Oh my! Oh, buddy. You gonna use it against? Bro, use it on Jean. Yeah, use it on Jean.
I'm
human.
One of them.
Yeah. Now what? Super madman. Guys, I like that. I like that for Magneto. Oh, that's gone. Right. I'm not sure you're gonna be able to get another one of those, bro. This is kind of like when Thanos snapped his fingers, guys. I think I may need to like rewatch some scenes here, guys, because I'm not sure they were that connected, right? Like they weren't that connected. She was with Scott up until the beginning of this film, guys. All right. Magneto. Yeah, I'm not sure he should be free to walk around, guys. Not at all. Not at all. Not him. Oh, wait. I think he's getting his powers back. I like that. All right, so here's my thing here. I think overall as a film, this is probably one of the better ones that we've encountered from them, right? But there were a couple of parts with like just things not making sense. Yes, I am aware, right? Yes, I'm aware. This is a Marvel movie and this is like fantasy, right? Sci-fi fantasy. I get that. But some things just were way too convenient to be convenient, okay? I have no idea where this deep love came from between Jean and Wolverine. We've seen all the other ones. So that's one thing that stands out to me is I don't fully grasp where that came from. It almost feels forced, right? I'm not asking you to agree with me. I'm just saying my opinion, right? It feels forced. Like to make the movie happen, it had to happen like this. Basically, is kind of the vibe I'm getting. Didn't destroy the story or mess up anything, honestly, for me. Again, I do think that this is easily one of the better ones that we've seen so far, guys. Special effects were great. That final scene where Wolverine's walking up to Jean, that was very well done. 2006, eh? Okay, very well done, bro. Now keep this in mind, we accidentally watched the next one before this one, right? So the origin story of Wolverine. I think my next question here is, where does the story go now? But I guess we'll find out next Monday, but where could the story? I can't even theorize here. Yeah, you're losing a lot of characters that basically held everyone together, right? Like the story was Xavier and his school. That's what it was. So now what? Now where do we go? I definitely cannot wait to continue down that path, though, guys. But all right, listen, guys. If you guys do want to see the full-length reaction, it is on Patreon at the 2nd tier. And you guys all have an absolutely amazing day. Enjoy your day thoroughly.